everybody, it's Julie Malillo, life coach here in Manhattan. My website is yourdreamslifecoach.com. So, the tip for the day, when you want more of something or you want something to come into your life that you don't already have, a great way to get started in that is number one, to simply be open to allowing that into your life. And a lot of my clients and people in general will say, "Oh, I would love, to get a new job, or I'd love to meet the right person. I don't have time to date. I don't have time to apply to jobs." So what I always say is, you don't have to do a huge effort. You don't have to undertake this huge 6-month plan. You can start by simply being open to it and really authentically and honestly just saying, yeah, I'm open to this coming into my life. Like if this decides it wants to happen, I will be so open to welcoming that in, and I'm just going to be open to it. That's all I'm going to do. And it's so interesting because when you do that, a lot of the time, within a few days or a week, you'll notice things just kind of coming together. And a lot of what's happening is you're actually being different and you're acting differently. But all you notice is the effect. So if you had decided that you wanted to be really open to making new friends, okay, so you're not actively trying to make new friends, you're not making yourself go to events, you're simply thinking, yeah, I'm open to awesome friends coming into my life, then without even knowing it, you're going to start to do things a little differently. You might smile at people more. Your body language might be a little bit more open. At a party, instead of like hiding in the corner, you might be in the center of the room, just kind of talking to everybody. And the next thing you know, people just kind of are coming to you. That's how it works. So the first thing is be open to it without doing anything, just allowing and welcoming that awesome stuff into your life. The second thing is to focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. Think about our conversations. How often do you hear yourself saying things like, "I'm so tired of this, I don't want this anymore. If this happens one more time, I'm at the end of my rope because of this problem and that problem, the other problem." And, venting is important. We want to vent all this stuff out, but we want to make sure that we're focusing our energies on what we do want, and we want to make sure that we're saying this out loud and that we're also thinking this within ourselves, because that completely shifts your focus. If you're ordering in a restaurant and you say, "I do not want eggs. Let me tell you, I don't want bacon. I don't want eggs. The eggs were terrible last week." The poor waitress or waiter is just going to look at you like, "I don't know what you want." I know you don't want eggs, but you're talking about eggs so much that the next thing they know, whenever they see your face, they picture a big egg. And then, "Oh, this must have been the lady who wanted the eggs, right? Because I remember her talking about eggs a lot." That's kind of how things work in our lives and how the wrong things can keep showing up. So when you hear yourself saying things like, "Oh, there's just no good jobs out there. All the good jobs are taken. And it doesn't matter if I polish my resume because, there's 4,000 resumes in that stack. They're not even going to see it. They're just going to throw it away." Here you're really focusing on what you don't want and putting the energy onto that. You're going to notice every person who's been unemployed for a long period of time. You're going to notice every person who's broke and miserable like you are. Whereas if you put that attention on, despite the economy not being so great, a lot of people really are getting decent jobs right now. And a lot of people are actually making their own opportunities, and this is really exciting. Then the next thing, you're going to notice examples of that show up in the world, and you're going to be drawn to those examples. And the waiter or waitress is going to have a better chance of bringing you what you want, because you're clearly saying, "I want to get a great job. I'm going to get a great job. I'll do whatever it takes to get a great job." Now that waiter or waitress sees you as the person with the great job, because you've been saying that a lot to yourself, and you start to picture yourself as the person with a great job. This is kind of how life works. I'm talking about, ordering what you want from that waiter or waitress. So order what you want from life and get really clear on it. Life is really complicated, and all the factors of your life are complicated. But what you actually want is incredibly simple. We're talking simple statements. So if right now you can just say out loud 5 things I want this, I want that, I want this, I want this, and I want that. Just try it. It will change your approach. So instead of saying, oh, there's no good people in the dating pool, everyone's just, a mess out there, what's wrong with these people? Instead, say, I want to find the right person who I'm really excited about. Whoa, that will completely change your perspective. I want to find the best career for me, something that I'm excited about for my career that's fulfilling. I want to be super healthy and fit and have energy and feel great. I want a great circle of friends and great relationships with my loved ones. I want to know my purpose in life. I want to know why I'm here, and I want to be living that every day. I want to do more creative things with my time. I want to learn to skateboard. I want to go to France. I mean, the list is endless here. It's really whatever you want. And these two things combined, these are easy things to do. What I just asked you to do probably will take you about 30 seconds. You might have already done it while I'm talking, so that's half of the things on your list. And the other thing doesn't require any work on your part. Just right now, say, I'm open to letting all these great things in my life. So you're open to going to France, and you're open to learning to skateboard, and you're open. Me just saying this in a video, and I personally don't want to learn to skateboard. Not that I wouldn't, it's just not something I have an interest in. But the fact that I've just told you all that I want to learn to skateboard, and then I said I don't want to learn to skateboard, I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of weeks someone just pulls me aside and says, hey, do you want to learn to skateboard? I would not be surprised. Because just saying it one time, it's almost creepy. Like just saying it one time and picturing yourself doing that changes your path just a little bit because you're already expecting something different. And I've seen this in sessions with clients, me saying it one time to them and saying, let's just picture for a second your name on the cover of that book, or let's just picture for a second when you're with that great person. And in that 10 seconds that they're picturing that, they have already made a big change. And most of the time, that enables them to be more open to that happening, and also clears it up a bit. So when they have that clarity, they can say back to me, yes, I want to find the right person. That's definitely what I want to do. Or I want to find my dream job, or whatever that is. So anyway, I hope this was interesting to you, and I really hope that if you didn't do those 2 exercises while I was talking, do it now, and if you write it down, even better. Just, pull up, your notepad or your email or whatever, and put it on your Facebook, or, jot it down wherever you want. If you want to share it with people and it's something that you think people will support you in, share it. Put it on your Facebook. I want to lose 10 pounds. I want to meet the right person. I want to travel the world. I want a career that matches my personality really well. I want to meet some great new people. I want to deepen my relationships. I want to give love and receive love with the people around me even more. There's so many great goals out there, and it's really just figuring out what you want. So take a stab at both of those. Even if you feel like you have no idea what you're doing, you don't need to know what you're doing. You just need to fill in the blank. I want blank. Pick 5 of those, and then be open to it. That's all you have to do. So give it a try. And like I said, my name is Julie Melillo. I'm a life coach here in Manhattan. My website is yourdreamslifecoach.com. So check that out if you're looking for in-person or phone coaching. And I do Skype elsewhere in the world. I've worked with clients in countries all over the world. So we just figure out the time zones and go from there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I promise I finally will end the video. I just keep talking and talking. But really give it a try. It really can change your life just doing those 2 quick things. So thanks for watching.